friends. They don't know what they're saying, do they? These young ones, they've got no idea. I was like, you got to say like the anatomically correct word. You can't say that's like a grown-up swear. You can't. And he thought I was winding him up. A particular part of a lamb's body. It was comical because it just wasn't expected. It just came out of nowhere. I'm like, what on earth? What restaurant have you been to? And please don't word it like that. Oh, God. I actually enjoyed being in work today. It's nice to see everyone more chilled out and people not riddled with influenza. Like, we were all just in a mess. We were wrecked at the end of last term. It was awful. And everyone was dead stressed. Oh. I hope you've had a productive day or creative day, or if not, I hope tomorrow's better. Oh shit, I've just remembered. I promised I'd do some mediumship for someone. I'll do that before I go to sleep. It won't take long. It's important. Okay, so spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aquarius' highest good. How is Aquarius feeling in this first week of March 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? Three cards for how Aquarius is feeling, please. Ooh, where's that gone? Right, the Hermit. So doing some deep introspection, looking inward, thinking about why this is all happening, what we want to do next, looking within our heart of hearts and trying to understand, like, what is the solution? What do I want? What do I know to be true? What's best for me? Okay, because in the story of the Major Arcana, the Fool realises that he must walk this part of the journey alone. No one else can give him the answers. You can ask other people, what do I want to eat tonight? But how do they know? You can ask other people, what should I wear? But only you know how you're feeling and what you feel comfortable in. You can ask other people, what should I do about my relationship? But only you know if you're happy, if you're truly happy where you are, if you still love your person. So you have to look inward. It's not something where the solution is going to come from, someone else, asking someone else. You know what you feel happy with and if you're fulfilled where you are, okay? It's the Major for Virgo, so you may have Virgo placements. That's just freaked me out, My microphone's just started wobbling by itself. I didn't wobble the table. That's a bit freaky. Okay, so we've got a combination of the Ten of Wands with the Two of Swords, but that's reversed. So the Two of Swords, if it was upright, would be negative because it's like, I don't want to make this decision. It's closed off body language, it's blindfolding yourself, it's burying your head in the sand. When you reverse it, it's a positive reversal. Because it's like, after this cycle, 10 is the end of a cycle of pain, of challenges, of strife, struggle, bad thing after bad thing happening. We're no longer ignoring this. Right, the Five of Wands is conflict, so it can be... Oh, hi, Karina. You're watching from Cali, that's so cool. The Five of Wands is either conflict with other people, or it's when you've got mixed emotions, mixed feelings within yourself about something. So you'll know, what resonates with you if you've been struggling to make a decision or know what to do. Or if you know what you want to do, but you feel like you shouldn't do it, that's your mixed emotions. You'll know if you've been arguing or falling out with people, clashing. Right, so your person, the one that's showing up in your reading, has got the High Priestess reversed for how they're feeling. So they're really struggling to follow their gut, to follow their instincts, to follow, the divine destiny, fate, what's meant for them. They're struggling to do that. They're probably clouded by ego. They're worried what people will think. We struggle with other people's judgments and we judge ourselves as well. Right, we've got the Three of Cups, the Hierophant reversed, and the Four of Pentacles. So they're a combination. Now, the Three of Cups, I'll just talk through each card and it normally starts to make sense. The Three of Cups is groups of people. It can be celebrations because they're raising a glass. Groups of people can be groups of friends, co-workers, extended family. But if you cover up one of those people, one of those cups, you're left with the Two of Cups card, which is a union where two people each feel the same about one another. Oh, yeah, well, that's a good place to be. You're in good company with the universe there, Karina. The Two of Cups is when two people each feel the same about one another. And this third cup and this third person can be a third party card. It's not always, it's not in every case, but it can be in a love reading. Now, the next one we had was the Hierophant, the Major for Taurus, and that's reversed. So with the Hierophant is the teacher. It's someone who has learned many hard lessons. So that wisdom, that knowledge has been acquired through experience, difficult life experiences, time, being hurt, learning painfully, learning the hard way. So it's a person who's become very knowledgeable, very wise. They are the teacher. They've learned so many lessons. They're ready to deliver those to others to prevent them from making the same mistakes. With that being reversed, it's like I'm going against my better judgment. I know better than to do these things. Okay, and we've got third party energy here potentially. And then we've got the Miser with the Four of Pentacles. So this is money, time and energy. It's Pentacles are abundance. Okay, it can be love, it can be money. When the Miser shows up, he's holding on to when the Miser is holding on to the Four of Pentacles, it's an energy of conservation, an energy of conserving what we have. We're not wanting to date, we're not wanting to spend on anyone. We're not wanting to share, we're trying to conserve and defend ourselves, like defend what we've got, protect it. Now the Chariot is the Major for Cancer. So the Chariot is about, if you think about, ancient Rome or ancient Greece, you jump in the chariot, you've got your armour on, you're going out with this desire to win the battle, to win the war, to protect or to claim territory, to claim land, to be successful. So it's about taking action, it's about travel, it's about movement. It's competitive energy, it's taking action. Let's get 3 for the outcome. I mean, I'm reading for the collective. It's a collective reading and it'll be posted for the collective. So I'm going to read, what I always do is I do your energy and then someone that you're either dealing with or someone that's on your mind from the past, or it could be someone that you're manifesting in the future. Now, there isn't any court cards here. So this could be total separate energy from a person you're not aware of yet. So actually like misspoke before, because that is not your energy, it's the energy of whoever this is that's showing up in the reading. It's the other person. So they're struggling to follow their intuition. They could have been involved in third party, tangled webs. They've gone against the better judgment and now they're keeping very much to themselves. And they're determined to be successful, to be a winner. Right, so we've got a combination of the Four of Swords, which is needing to take a breather, needing to take a rest, needing to lie down, lay the swords down, stop the thinking, stop the overthinking, stop the conversation, just take a rest. It reminds me of when people would go out to battle, and then once the battle was done, it would be like, right, it's time to, lay the swords down, it's time to take respite. It's much needed. Then we've got the Page of Swords. It's a combination. Look at the cat, that's funny. And the Page of Swords is about watching, observing, gaining information, keeping an eye on, waiting. So it's like an energy of sleeping with one eye open. It's not really taking rest, that is it. It's like, I'm going to keep a dagger under my pillow, or I'm going to sleep with one eye open. It's like, I need to keep an eye on this. So it's like a bit of an anxious energy, like a defensive energy, not trusting, needing to have control over things at all times. We've got the Fool. So the Fool is 0. It's like when we're right on the cusp of jumping into, taking a leap of faith into a new cycle, a new adventure, a new venture. I mean, this is a love reading. So it's Aries energy, but it's about, am I ready to step off the precipice? Am I ready to jump? Am I ready to take a leap? When the Fool's upright, it's a yes. Okay, it's a yes energy. So we've taken a rest, we've remained on guard, but now we're ready to take a leap of faith. So let's see what the final outcome is. We've got a cluster of cards here. We've got the Four of Cups, which is closed off energy. The Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so we could have a bit of a temper, or we could be feeling weak. The Judgment reversed, ignoring the call to action, and the Page of Wands. So no, we're not. We're not looking to take a leap of faith. We're keeping ourselves inside this like holding pattern where we're not actually moving forward. And it's a lack of trust. I wonder if you and this person are mirroring one another, and that's why they're being brought in. So I'm going to clarify. I don't think this is anything to do with you. I think you've got two separate energies showing up here. So they're possibly someone that the universe is bringing in the future. I'm going to get some shadow love to see what's going on here. So why has this person got the High Priestess card reversed? Empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. Three of Cups. Why have they got the Three of Cups and the Hierophant reversed? Why have they got the Miser exposed? Fragile heart, too open, in danger of heartbreak. Wow, someone feels that they got cheated on or they got treated badly and they feel foolish. Okay, they feel like they shouldn't have done that, they shouldn't have trusted people. That's a shame that that happened. And it can happen to anyone. You think, you know, it'll never happen to you, and then it does. Why have they got the Chariot? Tangled web. I told you, didn't I? Facing it. You know something isn't right, don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. They're determined to expose this person for messing them about. They've been mistreated, this person. They've been cheated on. They've been, you know, they either knew there was third party or they didn't, and they found out in a horrible way. So they're not excited for a new adventure. They're not eager to get into anything new. I suspect if I get a timing for this person and when they're going to show up in your life, it will be a way off because they're very damaged from what's happened. Playful innocence. Embrace a childish spirit where baby steps lead to joy, not seriousness. So what we've got to do is, you know, this is for this person. They've got to let go of the past. They can't apply that to new people that they meet going forward. It's okay to have your guard up and have boundaries, but you can't judge the people coming into your life and assume that they're going to be bad news like the last person was. Because that's your issues, that's your baggage that you're taking through into the future, and it'll become something that you negatively manifest. When you concentrate on the bad that's happened, or you expect bad things to happen, you manifest it. Manifestation is very easily generated. So if you're having lots of negative thoughts, you're manifesting negative things. Okay. What will be the nature of the connection between Aquarius and the one that's showing up in their reading? Different paths. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. I wonder what it is, what kind of lifestyle this person wants going forward. Because we always assume that people want a conventional, you know, that they want to marry, that they want to be in a house together, living with someone. Perhaps they want an unconventional lifestyle where they just live in their own place, or perhaps they want to live together but not be married. Perhaps they don't believe in marriage anymore. Sometimes once people are divorced, they just lack like a belief that love lasts forever, that any kind of love lasts forever. There's something this person wants for their own future that could be very, very different lifestyle, or maybe they do want something really traditional and maybe you don't. In that case, there would need to be open conversations about it, wouldn't there? Dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers that you seek. The star, major for Aquarius. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So when you're looking good and you're feeling good and you're pursuing your dreams as an individual, that's when you're most likely to find not only contentment and fulfillment as a single entity, as someone that's not looking for love, just, self-love and being happy for the friends and family that you have, the co-workers that you have, how you interact with random people that you come across when you're traveling or whatever. The environment, you can be so appreciative of what you've got and enjoy it so much that you just manifest beautiful things for yourself. So it's all about hope and optimism. That is what is a love magnet. And if you're not looking for love in terms of a partnership, a relationship, it's just about attracting love from friends, from family, from souls around the world, like attracting love in general, you know. If we're closed off, if we have a bit of an attitude, if we expect things to be going wrong, if we don't allow ourselves to trust people going forward, then we can manifest negative connections, negative experiences, negative encounters. We can close ourselves off and give out negative vibrations. It's very important to be positive as much as we can, when we can manage it. Obviously, if you're just being scorned really badly, you're not going to be feeling that way, and that's fine. That's a coping mechanism when you're really hurt and it wouldn't do well to trust anybody and get hurt again so quickly. That's natural. But we're talking about, once healing has happened. So why is this person showing up in Aquarius's reading? Who is this person? When are they going to meet? Don't lose hope. So in terms of timing, in terms of someone coming in to your life, I wouldn't like give up on that. I wouldn't give up on it, but I think the energy and what you're looking for, there needs to be some time for things to develop, to evolve, to grow, to see things from different perspectives. In the future, what is this person going to love about Aquarius? I'm so proud of everything you do. So they recognise you to be ambitious. When they come across you in the future, they're going to recognise you to be impressive, ambitious, someone who is goal orientated. You set about, achieving stuff and you make it, you get there and you're good at it. They're going to see you as a good person. Confessions. I love the way you dress. They're going to love what you look like, how you carry yourself, what you wear, how you style yourself. You know, you might think that you look like a slob in loungewear and they might just think like you're effortlessly cool. And, you know, whatever your style is, it's going to work for this person. They like the way that you dress. I think when attitudes change on both sides, the universe is bringing this together. You're clearly not manifesting in someone, they're clearly not manifesting in someone, but the universe has got different ideas. Okay. I think that's why you kind of walk in separate paths right now, because you're both quite strong minded. Let's get some advice. Oh my god, look at this. You're always shifting. How you feel now, today, you know, this month, this year, you won't always feel like that. And that'll be because you've done some more healing. You'll have done some more reflection. Okay? How I used to view life 10 years ago was different to how I viewed it 7 years ago, was different to how I viewed it 3 years ago. It's different to how I view it this year. The way I used to think and make judgments about stuff 20 years ago is totally different, you know? As you get older, as more time passes by, as you experience different things, as you get to different points in your life, different ages in your life, you see more stuff and you feel more stuff and you do things that you never thought you'd do, and you get past it and you heal and you learn that, you know, everything's very much cyclical, and sometimes experiences just that, you know, we create new schema from that and we change our original perceptions. Sometimes it reinforces it and sometimes we rebuild and we rescaffold, reframe our thinking. Sometimes watching other people who are even older than me talk about their experiences, talk about their life, that changes how I feel about things as well. When I read books, that changes my thinking. So don't think that it's always going to be this way. You might surprise yourself. You never know. You might surprise yourself with how you feel about love, and the future in the next year, the next 2 years. Sometimes you meet a person and you don't expect to crush on them. You don't expect to feel anything, and then suddenly you're like falling for them, and you thought that you were never going to fancy anyone ever again because you're just not even thinking like that. You're too hurt, you're too, you know, whatever, scorned, too closed off. Release. Today, I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome this shift. You had the word shift twice, didn't you? Yeah, you're always shifting. So you're going to experience another shift. I am creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. We think we know everything that's coming in life, but you could be any age, okay, and life will just throw you a massive curveball or something really miraculous. So I would just get yourself ready for the surprise of your life. And I'm not saying it's going to be happily ever after, but it could be a really fun experience that's not meant to last forever. You know, you could meet someone who is a companion, you could meet someone who is a dalliance, you know, Mr. Right Now or Mrs. Right Now. We don't have to confine ourselves to, oh, it's always got to be marriage and 2 kids and a house. You can live your life any way you want to, you know. If you choose to be by yourself, if you choose to be in a friendly van with a partner and no kids, you can choose to keep moving around. You can choose to live by yourself, but you're not in full control of your life. The universe is, and your experiences have already been they've already been predetermined. If you start taking yourself in a particular direction or thinking in a kind of way, the universe is going to cook up something else to get you to come out of that. They will like shoehorn you out of that, okay? So just know that, okay? You're not in the driving seat. To an extent you are, but in terms of the infinite universe, you respect, you know, and that's not to be disrespectful. It's just like sometimes it's nice to know that there's something bigger going on, you know, and we haven't got to like fully like control everything all the time. We can actually just let go, you know, let live, let everything work out exactly how it's supposed to. It says release, you know, reflect, everything shifting, dare to dream, dare to wish, don't lose hope. So it's positive whether you want it to be or not. All right, I'm going to move on from Aquarius. I mean, it is a love reading, but I get that depending on what's gone on, we're closed off to love. We don't want it. We resent it. We reject it. It's okay. You know, we're not always going to be like feeling like we want interaction with other people. I don't at the moment. I don't want anybody messing with my mojo. I don't want anyone messing with my balance that I've got. I've got a really good thing going on. I've got my hobbies, I've got my work, I've got my family, my friends, I'm meeting new people. But love will happen as and when it's supposed to, and I'm not putting myself on a dating website and I'm not having jerks talk about feet or try to make things sexual straight away because they can't be arsed or they're like bitter about something. I'm just not doing it. I believe that someone will come up that's, you know, it's consequential, it's like situational. As I'm doing things that I enjoy, I'll meet someone else who enjoys those things, and you know, it'll happen when it's supposed to. I'm not going to try to control it. I actually have more drama when I'm involved with people. But I do remember how good it is when I'm loved up, so I'm sorry, I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I'm not codependent, but I do want to be with someone in the future. Life's to be shared. Right, I hope you oh god, where's that gone? I hope you enjoyed the reading. You're welcome to stick around and watch Pisces. If not, have a lovely